All right, where is Mark Harris, the grieving widow?
I'm just thinking, Mark is available to date in this country now.
Yeah, he can date. First of all, where is he? He's been waiting long enough. He must be past that out there.
Probably had a boyfriend at the funeral. Did anybody check?
Where is Mark Harris?
You know what I just found out about Mark?
What?
Do you know how many kids he has?
How many?
A lot.
He has a lot of kids.
5.
He is bisexual.
5? I thought it was 4. All girls.
Are any of them adopted?
But I wanted one. But I wanted
Wait a minute. Who let him
biological.
adopt?
That's what I want to know. Who let Mark Harris adopt?
Agency.
Wait, I have what she wrote me outside, which is very beautiful. She's coming in Friday. Suzanne.
Who's Suzanne?
Suzanne Harris is my sister's daughter, who I legally adopted, and then I have 4 of my own.
Why did you adopt your sister's daughter?
That's a long story.
Really?
Yeah.
I got nothing but time.
Yeah. No. First of all,
you are more gay. Since your wife died, you are so gay.
We'll get into the gay. We'll get into the gay. Wait.
No, look what he's wearing today.
I know. It's Martha's clothing.
No.
Is that from Martha's dressing room?
No, it's Both Ways Clothing Company.
What the hell is that?
It's like president of the gay army or something.
I know. You designed that coat? Yeah.
Cutting it in denim.
And who's going to wear that, gays?
I don't know. Gary already placed an order. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, Gary told me you told him you would make one. And
first of all, I want to thank you. Let me tell you.
What is it? A gay Zorro jacket?
Let me just tell you.
I'm gay Captain Blood.
Blood.
So now that Martha's gone.
That beautiful flag that you sent from your show. No, very seriously.
All right, thank you.
It was all, red, white, and blue with the flowers.
Yes.
You couldn't help but notice. It was gorgeous. It was next to the casket.
We sent $500 worth of flowers to Mark Harris.
The most beautiful arrangement.
And we were going to send $500 worth of pansies, which would have been wild.
We thought better of it.
And then we thought about it.
Better.
That would have been great, though. Can you imagine you got $500 worth of pansies? And then, so we sent you the $500 worth of flowers. It was in red, white, and blue, and the flag. And it said Howard Stern Show. And we, of course...
it didn't say Howard Stern.
I know,
Howard
the movie.
Stern, the movie.
The movie. Right. And it ended up on all the TV shows and stuff.
Oh, boy.
Because Mark put it right behind the casket.
Alongside. But no, everybody liked it. Really, it was really nice.
So meanwhile, in the paper...
Who was at the funeral? We don't even know.
Yeah, who showed up? Well, Cesar Romero's gone.
He was there spiritually.
Yeah, who was first of all?
There?
Yeah,
by the way,
Marie was there. She loved that flag.
Did she really?
Absolutely, really.
As soon as Martha Ray died, Mark went into the grieving widow routine. You are. If I ever die, I want you to be my husband.
He's a professional mourner.
You are a perfect. This is the moment you were waiting for.
No.
Don't
come
tell
on.
us you didn't have
You played it beautifully.
What this woman suffered the last year of her life is what I am. It's
yeah.
But I know you can't do a serious show, so do all the crap first.
You were like an Italian widow.
No, we'll talk seriously when you want to. It was sad what she suffered this last
year. Okay, we all know that. But meanwhile, your big moment, after all, you had now spent years with Martha Ray, waiting for the moment when all the cameras and all the attention would be because all the celebrities had to come up. You were the person who had to pay their respects.
You're wrong. There were a lot of shows I did not do because I didn't have
We're
the
not
time.
talking about shows.
I'm not talking about shows. I'm talking about the role of the widow at the funeral, and then
widower.
And then he went on. You're the widow, the widow Harris. And then they went
on the gay widower.
Yeah, and then they went on. He went on Geraldo.
Yeah. Oh.
And did he cry?
Of course he cried. What are you talking about?
Cry.
He was punching himself in the eye before Geraldo.
I did not cry.
This was the Gay Academy Awards.
No, I did not cry. I was just
remembering
something that had happened. But go ahead. What else?
What do you mean you were but you cried?
Yeah. I didn't cry.
Did.
I didn't cry.
I saw it, Mark. There were tears coming out of your eyes.
You had crocodile tears on Geraldo.
Well,
and then he got the whole choked
let
up
me
thing
ask
where
Robin. Let me ask you something. Do you think I do not have feelings for Martha Ray?
Oh, of course you have feelings.
I think you don't.
Oh, please.
You could have gotten through that interview.
What do you
Geraldo
mean?
hadn't
Hold
said
it.
anything.
You think he has feelings for Martha Ray?
I didn't say Martha Ray. I said he has feelings.
Oh, okay.
I had gas.
Listen. Listen to me.
You feel something.
Go ahead.
He had pulled a few nose hairs before Geraldo got to him.
All I know is.
Yeah.
All right. So
we're here for an interview.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay. All right.
We have to ask questions?
Martha Ray dies. You, of course, as a Citizen Inquirer, were nowhere to be found.
That's not true.
You were out of town.
I read the Inquirer. Wait a minute.
She died alone. True? True?
Yes. With the nurse, with the RN.
Okay.
Thank goodness the paid help was there.
They put a spin on it, yes. But if you read down, I was on the plane while, she was ill.
Yeah,
they put her in the hospital. In other words, when I was here doing Dorian Gray,
I think she found out that he had a gay boyfriend and she died.
She
must have
knew
been
everything.
listening to this
Please,
show.
she did not that show, but she heard your shows before.
At least she went out with a smile.
Yeah, well, as I said at the wake, I was saying, yesterday's humor was Martha Ray, and today it is. It's Howard Stern. But
Did you say that at the wake?
Not at the podium, to the Rosemaries and everybody else.
Oh.
So don't judge Howard. That's today's society.
Why, were they giving you some grief?
Look at those flowers.
I see.
No, what do you mean?
Oh, thank you.
They weren't giving me grief.
So who was... Okay, so you get word that Martha Ray died.
Did they call you on the plane?
Now, were you in Europe with your boyfriend at the time?
Which question first? Wait a minute.
No, let's get it straight. Where were you at the time when you heard the news?
At the time, I was leaving my hotel.
Okay, now...
The nurse called me. Martha took a turn for the worst. I was already going to.
Now, anyone who's just tuning in realizes Mark was married to a woman 40 years older than him.
33 years.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
This is a young guy,
Next.
a gay man, who married a woman named Martha Ray, but she was like...
Yeah.
So it wasn't a physical attraction.
Well, he's now got a whole spin on that, too.
What was
No,
that?
I don't have
the
any
whole thing
spin.
was that at the time they got together.
Yes.
Yes.
That Martha was being attacked by her daughter,
Right.
and she needed an ally.
You got to marry the ally.
Her daughter was suing her for 2 years before.
So I was
But
Canada
this,
to her
this is
America.
a 1991 interview. Let's do today.
All right. So you get word that she
Yes.
dies. Now,
No,
how
I
soon
didn't have word that she died.
that she was dying?
Yes.
And how soon did you get the money?
I didn't get any money.
Yes, you did.
I did.
You got the house. True.
It will probate to me, yes.
You got the house.
Special
Yes.
word.
Yeah, all right. It's your house.
Yes.
It will probate to me.
What are you drinking this morning,
It
Robin?
will probate to me.
Go ahead. Yes.
The Inquirer describes Mark as her flamboyant bisexual
Yes.
husband. You are
because
flamboyant.
well, I don't know if I'm flamboyant. I'm just
Oh, yes,
myself.
you
I am,
are.
really.
Yeah, you're about as flamboyant as a human being can get. What was that?
The only reason he wouldn't be flamboyant is because we don't have a stronger word.
Right, that's it.
Why don't I
Squared.
why don't I tell you the brief I sent from North Carolina from Fort Bragg on stationery to the president?
Oh, you wrote the
Now
president.
you're harassing
he
the
received
president
it.
Yeah,
again?
now, so Martha Ray dies, and now
That's
you're
the same
writing.
guy in the White House, isn't it?
So you're writing letters to the president.
Because I did call the White House for some recognition, and they would call back. They never called back. So finally,
Please, Mark, leave the president alone. There's bigger problems than your beef
Tell me,
with.
what are his problems?
Okay, there are people in Haiti who have a disrupted government. All over the world, there is hunger and starvation.
They
This
got
country
peace treaties in
is
Israel.
always on the verge of depression. There's great unemployment. And what is it you wrote the president about? Now,
Very
in light
simple.
of all of that.
Dear President Clinton and First Lady Hillary, Martha Ray has served our country with love, honor, and devotion.
She was a comedian.
What do you do? Genuinely, Mark Harris.
Oh, man, listen to that.
He's so
I mean,
proud of
I'll
that.
never get an answer.
Look how proud
I
he
will
is.
never get
Of
an
course
answer
not. They
because
lock
he
you up in
doesn't
a
know
mental
what he's
institution.
doing.
Oh,
He
well,
stop
doesn't know what he's
What is
doing.
it you want him to do? He gave her the Medal of Freedom.
Yes, he gave it to her reluctantly.
Oh, but he gave it to her.
You know,
Stop
you're
with
giving
that.
him a hard time. None of the other presidents gave it to her either.
Right.
Except this is the president that put it in writing and then
boy,
rescinded it.
the last thing he did right was talk to you.
So wait a second.
Next.
You're telling me what would you want President Clinton to do?
Send an official letter of sorrow or something. She served this country so greatly. Why
She was a comedian.
What about the 3 wars where she picked up body parts?
That was publicity.
No, that wasn't.
Oh,
She didn't.
absolutely.
She went to the boondocks. She was not doing
Absolutely,
the cameras.
publicity.
You're wrong. Not
Listen.
where Martha Ray is concerned. You're wrong.
Listen, when you're a celebrity, you do charitable events so you can get in the newspaper.
But you don't go where they're shelling.
Sure you do.
No.
Martha was probably
She
between
went to
series.
the boondocks. There were no stages. She just gave live performances.
Oh, please.
She
All right.
figured she had to
So-
be where the action was to
Yeah.
get
We
photographed.
could now put Martha to rest and leave that behind. And I have broad shoulders. I'm from Brooklyn.
So you
Let's go
went.
ahead. Let's
Okay, so you
do-
went.
let's-
So you were
yeah.
in Europe
Mhm.
at the time of Martha's.
No, I was not.
You were not.
He
How
was
could I be in
here.
Europe? I was here. I did
Okay,
your
all right.
show.
Take it easy.
Right.
All
I
right.
did
Now you're
your
getting
show.
upset.
Dorian
Okay.
But you
Gray.
know, it's
No, because
interesting.
it's
Now, what were you doing in New York? Dorian Gray.
Dorian Gray.
All right. Now you have. Let's recap that. You have rewritten.
Right.
Who wrote Dorian
You
Gray?
yourself.
Alan Burns.
Yes.
Who used to write
No,
from-
who wrote the original
Oscar
Dorian
Wilde.
Gray? Oscar Wilde.
Yes.
You felt to take it upon yourself to rewrite the works of Oscar Wilde. And
To
turn
adapt them.
Is there a problem with that?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Who are
Who
you
are
to
you?
take Oscar Wilde's work and adapt
Who
it?
am I?
Yes.
A creative person.
All right, so you
Who was
took it-
Andrew Lloyd Webber to take the Phantom of the Opera,
All
also
right.
public domain.
So you took this play
and made it a musical.
and you made it into a musical.
I'm
And
going to leave you a
and-
pilot episode.
And you changed a pilot episode.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
Is
You
it
videotaped
TV?
it?
Screen test, yes.
Yes?
Yeah, the music is
You're turning it
great.
into a movie?
The people that have it in Australia is Image Productions, the one that did this Priscilla of the Desert.
Always there's a Why not on
You know you will never see it.
Story.
What are you going to see?
We
a movie?
don't know. The worst they could say is no,
All right? And what happened? You filmed it?
We filmed the Bacchus audition.
Yes.
I just figured it out. He sent it to them.
Right.
They don't have it.
Right.
They didn't ask for it.
He just sent it off.
Sent one to
Who
Clinton.
asked? Who asked for anything? That's creation, Robin. Who asked for anything?
So what happened? You rewrote the story of Dorian Gray, which was about a guy who never ages. His picture ages.
And he made a deal with the devil and the portrait that he...
And you rewrote it to be a man in the garment industry.
Right.
Was he a gay man?
Bisexual.
A bisexual man.
Sleeps with
How many
models.
kids does
Use
he
the
have?
expression both ways, has no children.
Right. And he makes a pact.
He makes a pact with the devil who happens to be his plastic surgeon. So as the portrait ages, every 10 years there's a nip and tuck moment.
I see. All right. So, okay. So while you were working on that nonsense, Martha Ray's laying and dying.
You know what?
No,
what
she
killed
wasn't
me,
dying that
Howard,
night.
is he says he got a call that Martha had taken a turn.
On Wednesday.
Martha had been turning for quite
Exactly.
some
You
time.
can't blame
could've
Mark.
taken
Stop
Martha home.
dishing on Martha.
Well, you can't blame Mark. I mean, she was turning and turning.
She suffered so the last year.
But it is
Nothing
kind of
to make
funny
fun
that you
of.
were married to her. I mean, you're a young
In
gay
your
man.
eyes. I didn't take it
In
as a matter
most
of humor.
eyes. Let's
I
just
didn't.
say
But
I
it
took
is funny.
seriously.
It is funny. You got to admit the humor in it.
Fine, but she
All right.
got a lot out of it.
Okay.
And she
What
was
did
a
she get out of it?
comedian. She was happy.
Okay. Listen to me.
She had recognition. She had publicity. She had parties. She had people.
Okay. All right. Listen to me. All right. Now, you get back, and now you have to plan the funeral. You are in your glory.
No, 2 years ago I planned it with Colonel Ed Smith and Martha herself.
Colonel Ed Smith.
Colonel Ed Smith you were with?
That's
I had
right.
no idea.
You had no
I take back
idea.
everything I ever said that you and Colonel Ed Smith were together.
That's his uniform.
Who is Colonel Ed Smith? Is it like the Merry Mailman?
Someone that served with Martha in the
I see.
helicopters there.
Okay.
Hunting down bodies.
Hey, no
So
F word.
go ahead.
Okay.
Let's,
All right.
Is that a bad word, really?
Yeah.
I'll say it in French.
Well, don't.
You know
don't.
Just
No,
say it.
listen, I'll throw you right on here. Okay, listen to me. So you go back, and that night, do all of your male friends come over and start trying on Martha Ray's clothes?
Was there a raid on her closet?
I mean, was there a raid on our closet?
Clothing is in storage. Next.
It is?
Yes.
Have you ever worn her clothes?
Never.
Oh, come on, Mark. You wore her
One-
coats
Oh,
in
just
here.
her hat. No, I wore her hat. The one
You
that Hosea Bear number that you like.
Right.
And her
That's it.
sanitary belt.
She wore my clothing. After a look at it, wouldn't you?
No, you're
Right.
telling me that you have never tried on Martha Ray's
Why
clothing.
would I wear dresses? I
Because
don't need
you
dresses.
love that era, that
But I
glamour.
don't want to wear dresses.
And you pretend you're Martha Ray when you get into those clothes.
And you don't have any friends who want to pretend they're Martha Ray?
No, if you keep talking about this, you yourselves believe this. No.
I bet all of Mark's friends smell like mothballs right now.
Okay, who wants to be the big mouth now?
I am. As Martha christens me, the bigger mouth. I can take care of myself.
And, of course, who is in possession of Martha Ray's Oscar?
I am.
And
Where are you hiding it?
none of your friends?
Let me
In the
stand up.
garden.
I know where it is. I think he's sitting on it right now.
Not true. Go ahead.
No, but will you sell Martha Ray's Oscar?
Never.
Do you know that the last Oscar that was just put up for sale will go between $100,000 to $150,000?
I will never sell her Oscar.
I say you'll sell it within 6 months.
Would you bet on it?
No.
Okay. I would never sell it. Do you know which Oscar she won? Do you remember?
Where is her wheelchair?
That's gone back to the...
None of your friends rode around in it or anything or pretended they were Martha Ray, during this whole period. Nothing like that went on in the house.
I'm not even living in the house.
You're not?
There's just a security guy living in the house.
Remember all the damage from the
earthquake.
Yeah. My partner said to me the
Too
other...
busy partying.
My partner...
And you didn't get any money?
No.
Wait a second. You got
She
the
had
house.
an estate worth what?
$2 million.
As the papers say, $2.4 million. It is not $2.4 million.
What is
a lot
it?
of her finances went to her legal fees. I don't know yet.
But you'll get the cash.
With 5 charities.
Oh, big
You
deal.
should have seen him on Geraldo. This is the part where, yes, I am the sole heir.
I did not say that.
There are 5
I did not say that.
charities, and I had no idea what Martha was worth until I saw the papers.
Did you see the papers?
You should be a better performer than that. What's wrong with you?
Mark,
in
you
the
saw the
morning?
papers and
Which one?
The will.
No, I didn't.
Look, you haven't seen the will.
No, I have access if I want. I just...
Why don't you want to see it?
Right now, I'm very busy doing this clothing line, period. That's more important. I will make more money in the clothing business than I will with what Martha left me.
Well, that's yet to be
You want to
seen.
reduce everything to money.
We haven't seen that yet.
You will.
You haven't
Trust
seen any
me,
money. Has any money come in from that yet?
We didn't ship anything yet. We're laying all the garments up.
Okay, take it easy. No one said this is not a
After
court
all,
of
you
law.
think the garment center is only Donna and Calvin?
Right.
No.
It's going to be Mark Harris.
It's Mark.
All made in the USA.
All right, so you have the house, and that's under construction because you're rebuilding the discotheque that you built for Martha Ray?
I just want to tell you, I went to lunch with my partners yesterday, and they asked me, what about this discotheque? What are you doing? And I looked at them. I said, you must watch Howard Stern. I said, yeah. I said, it's a nightclub. There's no
You built a nightclub in
Right.
Martha Ray's house.
Which will now be the
And
garden.
this is a woman who was in a wheelchair, you know,
Yeah.
And had beautiful shows entertained for her
in the house.
in the house.
Oh, you remember that one we saw where they were singing around the piano?
Yes, I do.
Well, whatever.
It was very beautiful.
So anyway, the nightclub will now be made into a living room.
All right, now let me get this. Now let me get this straight. The funeral.
Straight?
The funeral occurs.
Yes.
Who's on the guest list to come to the house? Who are the celebrities? that show
Nobody.
up?
We didn't go to the
What
house.
celebrities show up at the funeral?
Margaret O'Brien, Virginia O'Brien, Rosemarie,
Rosemarie, a big deal when she walks in,
and Jeffries.
and Jeffries, and they all have to come over and speak with you.
They don't have to.
But they
It
do.
so happens they are very kind and very nice. A
And-
lot of military fanfare.
Really?
Yeah. You know, people
What did
from
you wear?
soap operas,
What
but
did
I
you
don't know
wear?
their name.
What did you wear? Did you wear a veil?
Scarlet red.
No,
what
really.
do you
what
think
did you
I
wear?
would wear?
What did you wear?
Black.
Black, tasteful suit.
Black suede.
Oh, you must have been a vision. You must have been gorgeous.
Holier than thou, let me tell you.
You wore a black suede
Right.
ensemble.
With magic
Hey,
fur.
else
Is this a funeral or Halloween we're talking about?
I don't know.
That's an interesting comment, and you don't know why.
Jackie never knows why. No one knows why.
Somebody...
Almost anything you say, though, can
No.
be close to the mark.
Right.
Oh, forget about it. Let it go.
Was
Never
there a
mind.
21 penis salute?
Lots of crossed swords.
Yeah, a lot of cross swords.
I don't need a sword. I rise to every occasion. As far as the salute, I shoot.
And you
more
are
than
in
the
mourning
damn
now?
Guns.
Are you in mourning now? Are you having an official mourning
How
period?
many months will you mourn?
Yeah, how long will you wait to date? You know?
Would you tell me what is the purpose of mourning when she lingered a whole year suffering?
Exactly.
I'm
couldn't
serious
agree more. I
about
could
that.
not agree more.
What would be the purpose?
No, it's time to get right back into action.
Now, would you discuss here what you wouldn't discuss on Geraldo? Would you tell us what
I
was said
cannot.
between you and the daughter?
What is going on between you and Martha Ray's daughter?
There is nothing going on between
Was
us.
there any confrontation at the funeral?
Absolutely not.
You sure?
I promise.
All right.
Did you get into a cat fight?
No. Oh, good. No.
I see. Well, there it is. I mean, Mark Harris now on his own.
The widow.
The widow.
The widow
of,
Mark.
widower.
The widow Harris.
Whatever.
And there you have it. You've got an exclusive. He wore a beautiful black suede ensemble.
Ensemble with a clutch.
Now, tell us about the Martha Ray clothing line.
Okay, we are going to use Martha Ray's. You want?
Let me take a break and compose myself. All right,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't mean to laugh at the Martha Ray
You want to
clothing.
take the break?
No, it just doesn't end.
Martha Ray clothing is only synonymous with patriotism, made
Right.
in the USA. You're not going to buy it because
One-legged
it says Martha
uniform.
Ray.
Yes,
If you were going to use a name, you'd use Susan Lucci.
right. Of course.
But this is strictly made in the USA.
All right, Mark, let's take a break. Obviously, everyone curious to hear about the funeral,
I'm shocked that we
tribute.
weren't
the
invited.
tribute. Yeah, I was shocked, too.
Like
I was
you
shocked.
really would have come, but that beautiful
What, a chance to
flag
be-
that you sent with the flowers,
Thank you.
right? Really incredible.
Well, thank you. I wanted to
They were
acknowledge the
incredible. I
great
don't know
Martha
what to
Ray.
say.
Unlike President Clinton, I acknowledged Martha Ray.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's take a break, Robin. All right, and we're here with Mark Harris, who is, we're here consoling him. After all, he just lost his wife,
That's right.
Martha Ray.
He's inconsolable.
Yeah, he's inconsolable. He was crying on my shoulder.
Right. But I'm not inconspicuous.
So what are you going to do? You have a
Who
boyfriend
do
in
you
Paris.
go to, Mark, when you are depressed and sad and thinking about Martha? Who is it you turn to? Who do you talk to?
I talk to nobody. I never. I come here. I
talk to Bozo.
I come here for my therapy, and if things get really desperate, I
Captain
have to
Jack
take.
McCarthy.
I speak to
That's it.
Bozo the clown.
Larry Harmon.
Larry Harmon. He dresses up in his red.
Masturbation.
Clown laugh.
He dresses up in his red clown hair and big giant shoes and makes me feel better.
Ronald McDonald is unavailable.
And when I look at him, I feel normal.
Masturbation is my therapy.
Is that right? right?
Yeah, well,
Hey, good for you.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'll shake your hand.
And why not? I wash, don't you?
All right, so Mark, let's recap. What you're saying is that you're here, your wife is now gone, the conservatorship is now broken up.
Gone.
Are you the executor?
Are you the executor of the will?
Along with her lawyer.
You are.
With her attorney.
And you will now get the mother load. You will have at least $1 million from Martha Ray that you will flounder in the garment district and will disappear.
What will the charities get, Mark?
Yeah. What will the charities get and what will you get?
I didn't read the bill.
Oh, come on.
But there's not $1 million if that's what you're saying.
You will not have $1 million.
No.
But you do have the house at least.
Yes.
That's got to be worth $2 million.
Do you?
After I finish, it will be.
Do you control the Martha Ray name?
All that for one quick step. You only did it to her once, right?
I didn't add it up. I'll go back to my diary.
You only made love to Martha Ray once.
Twice.
Really? It was the second time?
Up and down.
We're not going back to this. Now,
yes, we are.
Not $1 million.
What was the second time?
Who remembers? There's so many things in my mind.
That's you remember. When you make love to an 80, 90-year-old woman.
Would you let her rest?
No, what do you mean let her rest? How can I let this rest? You just revealed to me. You should have let her rest. You're up there messing with a woman who can barely move.
Wait a minute.
Did you make love to her after her legs were removed?
No.
You did not.
That would be go. The question...
No, I don't mean to be sick about it.
Okay, so forget it. Drop it.
I'm just curious.
No, I did not.
But you made love to her shortly after the first time you made love to her? Or
very shortly.
Really?
Oh, so like the next morning?
Gee, I really have to keep a journal with you guys.
Full penetration?
This is real. No, half. I rise to all occasions. There's nothing wrong with
You know what? He might not be that gay if he can do that.
He says he's bi.
And he's bi? Yeah,
there's
right.
a good reason for that.
Yeah.
There's something terribly wrong with him. I just don't know if it's gay.
But you know something? It's not contagious. It's not contagious. I don't promote it.
What is that scarf you're wearing over your genitals?
Yeah, what is that?
Isn't that nice? It goes both ways.
What, your genitals or the
solid
scarf?
or print? Both ways.
You have a reversible scarf.
All right, so
where do you see the underwear?
Just tell me real quick. You had a desire for a second lovemaking session, or she insisted?
I did love her.
You did. I know you did.
I did.
Physically and every other way.
Physically, I don't think you did.
I'm asking.
When you start making love, you elementary people, and you do get involved, things happen.
You know you did it just for the hell of doing it. You're
so
not
wrong.
There's not a straight bone in your
so
body.
Wrong.
There is not a straight bone in your body.
I stand at attention, and that's straight enough.
Okay. So you get into the sack with her. Second time.
Yes.
The bed. Sorry. And
it's very interesting.
What happens the second time? Is it nighttime?
Well, if you don't get it right the first time, you try a second.
Was it a nighttime? Oh, it was the second?
I guess, I don't know.
It was the
morning, noon, and night. Who knows? I don't remember. You have to clock it in when you have romance.
Right.
Who knows? Yeah, they went to the nightclub, you know, Howard. You never know the difference between day or night in there.
He propped her up on the sink, had her there. Did some weird position.
Had her under the disco ball.
Right.
So what are we discussing for the
Was she awake when you did it?
She was well awake. What are we doing for 1994?
Did she was she a mover?
Yeah, was she an active participant? You know, that's a good question. Was she an active participant in your lovemaking, or would she just lay there?
I'm the seventh husband. Martha had a very good sexual appetite.
So
all
she was
her
moving
life.
around.
And when you get to be her age, and I hope nothing ill befalls you, you should have the same sexual appetite.
Really?
And somebody to be there for you.
And you're saying she could move around and everything?
Well, what do you mean by
I'm saying like she was really
her arm and her leg.
But the other leg, the right side was really moving.
Yes. She's fine with her.
And did you need grease, or did you...
Are you kidding? What sound?
All right, now I'm done with this.
You sound like my ex-wife.
No, come on. Really? No grease?
No. Sans Lou.
That is the single biggest lie he's ever told.
Come on, I believe it.
You know, the thing is,
Crisco.
The thing is, I don't lie. The truth is so phenomenal. If you tell the
truth... Is that really true? For once in your life, just strip down all the pretense and everything else.
I have no pretense. This is me.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You made love to a 90-year-old woman.
No, I never made love to a 90-year-old
woman. An 80-year-old woman.
No.
How
old?
She was
75.
All right. Please. And you didn't use grease.
I can't believe this question. No.
Why are you being... She was ready.
I want to try and... With my second wife, I didn't use grease.
No. Your second wife was how old?
What's this grease?
No, wait a second. This is a 75-year-old woman. You need grease.
How do you know?
Because it's just...
Wait
I know.
A minute. Did you...
I have a 40-year-old wife I need grease.
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I don't know what I'm missing. I don't understand.
Well, believe me, you need grease for the sex you're up to these days.
I wouldn't need grease for a bagel.
You don't need grease on your boyfriend?
I don't do that.
Oh.
There's limitations on the menu.
At 75, I mean... honest. Be honest.
Oh, please.
Like the desert.
Please.
You need motor oil, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What are we talking
I'll
about?
just have to,
what are we talking
I
about?
will just have to date another 75-year-old. So that
are you
stop
being
talking
serious?
about Martha.
I really want to. I really want
serious.
to. Do we know?
Whatever you're asking, I'm telling you the truth.
No
you
grace.
think I'm a liar?
All right.
Do you think I lie?
I think you lie about this.
You really do?
Yes.
We think you have an
nothing.
overactive imagination. Let us know.
Yeah, I don't think you. Yeah.
What could I, then there's
Would you be
nothing-
willing to take a lie detector test?
Of course. I
That
didn't
says-
say any lies.
You would be willing to say that you use no grease.
If
in
you
the lie
bring the
detector.
machine here, yes.
All right. I'm going to tell you this right now.
Yeah,
The next time you're here,
You got it.
I will have a lie detector,
You got
and I will
it.
ask you the following question. Did you use grease when you made love to Martha Ray?
And
First
I will
ask if he
respond,
made
no.
love to Martha
I
Ray.
never
Right.
heard of this.
Yeah, first I'm going to ask.
Fine.
First I'm going to ask if you made love to her.
That's what it takes to be such a...
Did it take lots of foreplay to prepare her?
No.
Really?
She loved me.
Well, it's not a question of love. Sometimes it's a physical impossibility.
Physical impossibility?
And did the big mouth go into action at all?
No. Physical
No, none of that?
impossibility? I haven't met anybody that was a physical impossibility.
I mean,
Man, woman, or beast, my first wife.
if you were to make love to Martha Ray right now, you would probably
Oh,
need.
that is so
no,
sick.
I'm saying, come on, she'd probably need grease, and I'm saying when I'm 75, I'll need grease. That's all. There's nothing wrong
Just
with
to
saying
bend
that.
over, you'll need grease.
Well, we'll see.
Whatever.
All right, whatever. I don't
Yeah,
want to get
no,
into
that's
this.
forever.
I'll wait till you're hooked up to the lie
So the
detector.
next time I'm here...
All right, next time you're here, we'll have a lie detector.
Yes, okay.
All right,
But-
let me review.
Oh,
So
go ahead.
now you are going to be a businessman.
So what
with-
happened to Dorian Gray's making clothes?
Wait, we'll go there, and then we'll go over there. We go both ways.
All right, so now you're going to move to New York, and you're going to be bi-coastal as well as bisexual.
I've gone transatlantic.
Okay, and you will be here in New York working on your clothing line.
I am, yeah.
Will any of Martha Ray's money go into this?
No,
No.
not a penny.
Ask him how much money is invested in this clothing business.
How much money is invested in
$10
this?
million facility. You think
That's
I'm
not
lying?
What you asked.
Are you lying?
No, and it's not my money.
Do they know you work there?
Let's put it this way.
Around the building?
Wait a minute. Wait, hold up.
Does anyone know you're planning a clothing
I
line?
think they all know already.
okay.
And we'll all be at lunch at the Friars today.
Because he was in here, he's talking about
He's going to the
furs.
Friars
Yeah.
Club.
Oh, you're going to the Friars.
Yeah.
Who will you have lunch with?
Well, with the backers from the Garment Center.
I see. All right.
But
I
the
believe
fur
you.
line is something else. It has nothing to do with this.
Now you're doing a fur line.
Manus Furs of Beverly Hills, who's in business many, many years, made me a deal to do a both ways fur line.
Life has been
Unisex.
going too good for them.
Right.
Hooking up with Mark.
Yeah, go ahead.
Made from the
Life
pulp
has
of gay
not
coyotes.
been all that bad. I do get gifts, you know.
Right. Who gave you that diamond ring?
Wouldn't you like
Who
to know?
is that the gay guy from
Is
Europe?
that a present?
Wouldn't- It is a present. Oh, what letters. What letters.
When is the last time you made love to a man? That same...
The French fry.
How old is he again?
Pomfret. I didn't reveal his age last time.
I believe it was
Everything-
27.
You believed wrong.
He's 20, right?
You got one. Go ahead, guess.
23.
I told you that's why. That's why.
23-year-old boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
He's quite adult.
Adult?
In matter of
He's quite
fact,
adult.
He's
In ma-
quite adult.
In matter,
Quite
in
adult.
matter of fact, he's coming in for the New Year's Eve thing. So
Oh, yeah.
I
Now, when will you be
here during
performing?
the
You'll be
Christmas.
performing in Washington,
the
D.C.
Omni Shoreham Hotel.
Right.
4 Guys 4 and a whole lot more.
Right.
And
You
the
will be
French-
over your grief by then?
That is such a... all right, go ahead. Yeah. 4 guys, 4 and a
Wait,
half.
can I just tell
4
you
guys,
something?
4,
Martha
30,
toured
4.
10 years, 4 girls, 4.
Right.
Margaret Whiting, Helen O'Connell, Rosemary Clooney, and Martha Ray. And over a year ago, when Helen O'Connell passed away on the news, we were in Martha's bedroom, and the nurse was smoking. Martha was smoking, which I couldn't stand. And
smoking?
all of a sudden, the news comes on, and it says, big band leader Helen O'Connell passed away, da-da-da-da. And Martha takes a drag on the cigarette, puts it down, she says, well, at least we won't have to hear Tangerine anymore. That's
All right,
Martha's
listen.
humor.
All right, well, I'm done with all this. Okay, listen.
You're done with all this? Wait till I
Your
come with
story-
my fashion
I
line.
sat for 10 minutes through that story, and
now
that was some punchline.
I have a new song coming out.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I'm going to give it to you first.
All right,
Dear
very good.
President Clinton.
No, it's
Dear
Jingle
Vice
Bells.
President Gore.
I wouldn't waste a pen on that.
All right.
All right, no dead space. Fill it up. What do we do?
All right, Mark.
So you had the backers party.
It's enough already. I've heard enough
I gotta
information.
find out about Dorian Gray. You had
Yeah.
a whole thing where you had a back.
You believe
know
any
you
of
know
that?
what I'm going to
No.
do? You know what I'm going to
Fuck.
do? Seriously.
That play will never see the light of day.
Says you.
Yeah, it says
I'm
me.
going to leave you the pilot, and
Okay.
you'll take it home and watch it with
I
your
want to
wife.
see that.
And you'll be serious about it. I mean,
Yes.
if you want to make fun, it's just more publicity. I really don't care.
Leave me the pilot.
But Kenny Greenblatt, who's a leading producer in the theater down here on Broadway, thinks it's good. I'm going to London Monday.
Look at this guy. He's busy.
I am. I really am. I'm not kidding.
But
Monday.
don't you get the impression that, what's his name, Kenny Greenblatt?
Yeah, he
was running from Mark saying, yeah, it's good, it's good, it's good.
Don't you get the impression that Mark runs from here to there, and is involved with 20 different businesses that no one knows?
He's very
doesn't
much
make any money or
like
anything?
someone else we know, Steve Ross.
Yeah.
He says it's with something. That means he sent it.
Yeah,
Doesn't
right.
mean anybody's interested.
My play is with Image.
Didn't
Oh, really? Image bought it? No, it's with them. We sent it to them.
You know what it is to plug and promote. Didn't you try Fartman? What happened to Fartman?
No. I didn't
Fartman?
try. Did you try it? When he says it sounds so wrong.
Didn't you try?
No, a studio went and hired a writer to develop Fartman. Ultimately, we didn't do it.
Okay, so ultimately maybe mine will happen or it won't happen. But
I can guarantee you yours won't happen.
You really?
Yes.
Okay.
How many millions invested in Dorian Gray? 12 million?
No, there's no money invested.
No,
I
okay.
paid for all the Dorian stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Listen, I hope it's a
I know
smash.
you do.
I'm
I know you
Believe
do.
me, we want you to be successful.
Now, who is this young boy you're with today?
He is my partner's son, who is a big fan of yours.
You want him to meet me?
Please.
All right. What is he doing hanging around with you? Your partner said it's all right?
Yes.
Does he know?
He's going to meet my daughter when she moves in here, and I
All
hope
right.
to make a shidduch. It means matchmake.
Ugh.
David, come on in.
Come on
a
in.
picture of you in the airport with your wife.
David, you can meet me real quick. Anybody who hangs around with Mark Harris deserves a little break.
Yeah, if they come here, they have to hang with Mark just to meet you.
How old
They
is
get
this
to
young
meet
man?
Not everybody I know hangs.
Yes, David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Howard.
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Are you a little shook up from hanging around with Mark?
No,
No? How old are you?
24.
24?
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. So you can handle yourself around Mark.
We thought he was with a child.
Yeah, I thought it was, someone told me you were 15, and I got nervous.
No.
All right. Mark, a friend of yours or what?
I just recently met Mark.
And he really is in a partnership with your father?
I believe so.
Really?
As far as I know.
And it's legitimate
Your father's in business,
in business and everything?
Yes.
and
All
he
right.
controls his own
Father's in
fortune.
business 27 years in one company.
Okay.
He doesn't have a conservatorship or anything.
Oh, boy.
All right, very good. All right, now I
Show
believe
him
it.
the picture that you took in the airport.
Oh.
Well, okay. If you insist. Let me see that. Oh, you saw me walking in an airport?
And
There I am running away from my wife. Oh, my ugly. Here, take it back.
Oh, autograph it for him.
And what do you call? I will. Do you? What do you call Mark? Aunt Mark or Uncle Mark? Do you have to?
I call him just Mark.
Mark. Okay, very good. I call him Aunt Mark. All right, Mark. Congratulations to you on all of your successes and finally getting the house. Martha Ray's house now is yours.
Well, when you come out to California,
I
you
will
have
stay
the
away
house.
from there.
No, seriously.
Yes.
You, your wife, children, whatever you want. You have the house.
Really?
I'm not living there.
Thank you. All right. I will.
You're not going
Beautiful,
to live
beautiful.
I need a
house.
disco room,
Beautiful
so I hope
house.
it'll be built by then.
No, I'm not. And you too. If you want to come out, just come there and stay there. 4 bedrooms. Each bedroom will have its own bathroom.
Well, it's like a hotel. Be ready just in time for the big party.
They've been building this house forever.
All right, and I want to thank Mark Harris, of course, for coming
Thank
by.
you.
Good luck
Yeah.
with your Washington, D.C. Debut.
New Year's Eve.
4 Guys 4.
And a whole lot more.
And now you have the official scoop on what's going on in the life of Mark
Yes,
Harris.
you've heard it first.
Okay, we'll be back right after these words.